Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am Cheyenne, and this is a new offering for the zodiac sign. So yeah, this is for Cancer. So Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or if you just have heavy Cancer energy in your chart. Or for the cross watcher, obviously. Sorry, I got distracted. So I am using my Crystal Reading Cards by Rachel Chairman. So we have Amethyst Meditation, my favorite crystal. Like, I'm always like, your favorite amethyst witch. So yeah. Chrysotile Animals. Orpiment Success. And then the Master Teacher card, Divine Temple Source. So, coming back to the sense of self, coming back through meditation, calming your nerves. It's almost like calming down your animalistic nature is what I'm really picking up on, so you can become successful. And just tap into the abundance of source, because we're all connected to source, and source is abundance. You know, source is never stressed out about security and, you know, stability, because it's always ever prominent and ever abundant. It's always prosperous and always abundant. So it's kind of like calming yourself down, animalistic nature to survive. That's what this is. Meditating to calm down that need to survive. Meditating to calm down just this kind of like, maybe even sexual, possibly. This sexual nature that just wants to go rampant, because I'm getting that slightly. But more so calming down your energy field on survival mode. When we're living in survival mode, we're stressing out our nervous system. We're constantly in fight or flight mode when we don't need to be. We're not living in a time era where we have to worry about if a bear is going to eat us at night. Like, we're just not living those time of days, unless you're going camping and on the brink of danger. But there's no need to constantly be in that state. And obviously we know that Cancerian energy can be very in tune with the cycles and energies of rooms and stuff like that. But it's like calming it down, knowing when you're in true danger. Like, if you're going out to a party, are you in true fucking danger? Like, do you really genuinely feel like it's gonna get shot at? Because if so, then yes, of course, leave. But if not, and you're just overactive because it's a lot of energy, just come back to breath. Because when you're coming back to, when you come back to your breath, you're coming back to self, you're coming back to source. Breath is always spiritual. So calming your breathing down is one way to get yourself out of this survival type of mode that you're feeling. And once you're out of that survival mode energy, that's when true success can come to you. That's really when you get to be successful and live life to the fullest, because now you're not in that energy. Now you're not like, oh my gosh, am I gonna, lose my job, or am I not going to be able to eat? Am I this, that, and the third? And it's like, yes, while all of those are very true, and yes, while all of those are very necessary to feel, like, but living in that vibration of fear is not going to help you become successful in your life. You have to connect back to your breath, connect back to yourself, connect to meditation. And meditation does not have to look the same for everybody. Meditation does not have to look like, it doesn't have to look like that, and clearing your thoughts. That is that works for me sometimes, but like, it doesn't work for everybody, and that's just not a realistic thing to keep telling people. Meditation can look like writing and journaling. Meditation can look like singing. Meditation can look like painting. Meditation can look like running or working out. Meditation can look like, cooking. Whatever this is for you, it can look like that. Meditation can look like dancing or whatever. Meditation is just coming back to your body's awareness and coming back to a sense of self. That's all meditation is meant to do. Yes, it does help to clear your mind, but whatever kind of brings you calms you down is really what you're trying to get at here. That's really what's going on for Cancers for the month of February. cards from the Chakra Insight Oracle by Karen Sangster. I don't have all my names memorized, but, you know, I feel like it's important to start doing that. So if you see me reading off the box, just don't mind me. I'm getting used to it. So yeah, let's get a couple cards for you guys, Cancer babies. Yeah, just getting out of this survival mode. And it's hard. It's really hard to get out of that mode. It is. Because I think every natural human is going to be there, like, especially if you're late on bills or you haven't been, you know, on time for certain things, or, you know, maybe you're scared of losing your job, like, because you've been fucking up or had gotten written up or something. It's like, those are very true fears to have, but staying stuck in that fear-based vibration isn't going to help you. It isn't going to be healthy for you, and it's only going to deplete your energy, which we know our little Cancerians need their energy, and make you unsuccessful in life, to be honest. Here's all the sexy time coming through. So desires, goals, passion, craving, fulfillment, you guys are worthy of this. And being in a state of survival mode is telling yourself you're not worthy to have this. That's why you have to meditate and get yourself out of that and vibrate higher than that frequency of fear, so you can align with your desires, your goals, your dreams. What is this else? Passions. And I just got animalistic from, like, sexual, because, you know, it's very animalistic in nature for us to be in that state, which is completely fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're craving that kind of thing, it's also about respecting boundaries, personal boundaries, choice, assertiveness, empowerment, authenticity. So if you are kind of like, because it's kind of going in two directions, it's either survival mode or the sexual aspect. And this is kind of going with both. Personal boundaries for yourself energetically. When you feel yourself getting into that animalistic state of survival mode, telling yourself, having a conversation internally, hey, we are fine, we are safe, we are okay. And just having that boundary with yourself, knowing when, like, I'm not going to take on everybody else's emotions of their own survival mode, because I don't need to feel that. Also, personal boundaries when it comes to that kind of sexy animalistic thing, you know, if you or your partner aren't comfortable doing something more aggressive, like, maybe you should take a step back. You know, you don't want to ever disempower yourself or your partner when it comes to that. So just choosing to respect and honor those boundaries, not only energetically, but emotionally and physically as well. Then we have emotional stability, emotional balance, stability, harmony, peace, fluidity. So you see this cup, this is everything that you guys experience as Cancers on the spectrum. Of course, we want to always be in this, but we also know that the moon also goes through phases, the sun goes through. We just understand that there's always a balance. There's always a balance, but you have to be the cup. You don't always have to be receptive to everybody else's bullshit, which Cancerians love to be, you know, just that emotional well for everybody. You don't have to accept that. You don't have to accept everybody pouring into you. Just pour into yourself, because this is your cup. You don't have to choose. You can choose to cut that shit out right there. Like, nope, you're not going to pour your negativity into me. You're not going to pour your own fear-based thoughts into me, because I am whole and balanced within myself. I accept and love my light and dark aspects to myself, and I am not going to accept anybody else's to interfere with mine. And then we have pleasure, empowerment, or enjoyment, beauty, sensuality, indulgence. And that's really when you get to experience pleasure, is when you step into this emotional balance and cut off everybody else's bullshit that you don't need to keep carrying with you. You get to experience a pleasurable life. Once you're out of this animalistic survival mode, you get to experience life for the pleasures that it brings. it brings so much beauty and so much pleasure. I'm like, God, obviously pleasure. But it's really just like, you get to enjoy the simple things. Like, you see her, she is just bicking back, being bold, drinking I don't know what, but she is just chilling, enjoying that time in solitude, enjoying just the little simple things. And that's the energy of Source, is enjoying the simple magics of the universe, enjoying the simple magics of life that we get to experience, because obviously we're souls living a human experience, and we came to enjoy shit. We came to indulge. We came to experience beauty and fulfill our desires, you know? Obviously, overindulgence isn't a good thing, but it's like we came to experience the luxury and abundance of the pleasures that the earthly realm is here to serve us. You know, I'm not saying go off and run wild with that statement. But, you know, indulge. Like, indulge enough. And you know when you're abusing that. So I don't feel like I need to paint a portrait of when you're abusing and overindulging. Okay, so let's get some tarot for my Cancer babies. Oops. Okay, we're just going to keep that one. That's a lot. Get a couple more for my Cancerians, please. Okay, one more. One more for my Cancers. Okay, two more came out. So we have the Four of Swords. So putting to rest, well, they go together. So then we have the Three of Swords. Putting to rest all this heartache, putting to rest all this emotional, like, nervousness and concern and worry about survival mode. Putting to rest all of these occasions that make you feel emotionally, what's the word? Vulnerable, emotionally vulnerable. Putting to rest all the things that make you feel disempowered, all the energy that makes you feel disempowered. You don't have to keep taking on that burden of everybody else. And then we're introduced with the Strength card. You have to be strong in order to do that. And yes, it is not an easy thing to cut out toxicity, to cut off other energies, especially when we care and love about other people. But at the end of the day, it's about you. Like, you can't sit here and be like, okay, I'll let my friend tell me all their emotional situations and listen to all of their traumas and their baggage and be their emotional dumpster. Like, you can't do that, because it's disempowering you, living your own life and living your own truth. So you have to be strong, connect to Source and meditate, because you see the stars above her. Connect to Source and meditate and chain that beast. Chain that beast. Lock it up. Lock that beast up that is not fighting for you. You have to tame this cowardly energy of allowing people to walk all over you. Tame the beast that is not fighting for you. You want to unleash the beast that is going to fight for you. You want to let go of that chain if this beast is actually going to fight for you. But if this beast is still in animal, like, survival mode, and it's scared and timid and cowardly, it's not going to do a thing for you. You need an animal that is strong, an animal that will step to the plate and say, "Rawr, I'm not going to let you fuck with me no more." Like, you need that beast that is going to check people and be like, "No, it is not okay for me to listen to all your bullshit. No, I don't have the emotional space or capacity to listen to your shitty ass life." Like, and not to, like, bash the other people or the cross washer, but it really is that simple. Like, you have to have clear boundaries, emotional, physical, mental, everything. Then 10 of Pentacles, you get greeted with a chapter being closed. You get to experience the pleasures and the gift of life. You get to experience all that you haven't And that's gorgeous. This is literally the treasure chest. Like, you get so much source abundance, source potential, source prosperity once you step into your power and say enough is enough. Now you get to experience the mundane pleasures or the material pleasures that we're here to experience. And then we also have the Knight of Swords. Now you get to embrace new ideas, because we do have desires, goals, and passions, and things that will fulfill you. So now you get to cultivate new ideas that will lead you down the path to your desires, to your goals. Now you'll have the clear mindset through meditation to be successful. Because remember, we had orpiment, success, earlier. And then we have King of Cups, which is beautiful. And we have Saturn in the back. So Saturn is all about boundaries, right? And we know that, just knowing that he's the planet of karma. So to experience the emotional pleasure and desires that you want and the success that you want in this realm, you have to have strong personal boundaries. You have to say enough is enough. I will not be your emotional dumpster anymore. I will not be timid and scared to express the need for boundaries anymore. And that's when you get to experience true emotional fulfillment and power and success. And then we're left off with the Lovers. Like, how gorgeous of a card. I love this card so much. And this is truly source energy pouring into you. This is all source energy pouring into your own inner divine masculine and feminine energy, because we all have both energies, clearly. So this is all pouring within you and just harmonizing and being in that nature of duality. And that's gorgeous. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So I hope my Cancers learn boundaries the month of February and have a gorgeous month of February ahead of them. I am available for personal tarot and oracle readings. I am available for 15 minutes for 11:11, half hours are 22:22, and hours are 33:33, along with distance Reiki sessions, which are the same prices as I just listed. All first-time tarot clients do receive free 15-minute distance Reiki sessions, so please ask me more about that. I will leave all of my social medias down below, so you can DM me or email me if you prefer. And yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, and comment and share. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys next month. Bye.